Gotta feed the street. Spit a clip. LS57 gotta feed the streets. Spit a clip. Let's get it. So right now I got this video and I just want to talk about the gear that you see in the park of NBA 2K versus the gear that you see in the parks of NBA Live, or the one, whatever you want to call it. Now I'm not taking sides, you know what I'm saying, but I just want to point out that NBA Live has the better gear. As you see right here, all the gear is just looking way better than NBA 2K's, you know what I'm saying? Like 2K has to step it up on the gear wise. Now the thing that's different from NBA Live and NBA 2K is that with NBA 2K you got to get VC, and the more VC you get, the better stuff you can unlock, right? Well, I noticed that in some YouTubers videos there was something said about these loot crates. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what a loot crate is, this is what it looks like. So before we start, let's not take all this information as facts, all right? This is a speculation video. This is like basically putting the clues together, okay? So I don't want y'all to be like, oh, it's clickbait or whatever y'all trying to say it is, because it's not. We're going to play a little game right here, and we're going to try to figure out what this is, and I want y'all to interact in the comment section and give me y'all personal opinions, all right? So let's go. Now, by doing my little research and my little Inspector Gadget private investigator stuff with this, you know what I'm saying, it said that loot crates, there's different type of loot crates. So I know in one loot crate what was unlocked was some sneakers, right? So we know that there's sneakers, there's tattoos, and there's gear, right? So basically I think there's different tiers of shoes, I think there's different tiers of tattoos, and I think there's different tier of clothes. You know what I'm saying? Now this next picture right here is gonna basically tell you why I think this. Now look to the lower right corner, about right there. It reads quality, then it says legendary. And then there's a little white arrow that's up over the yellow, and that's like tier 5, because if you look at it, there's 5 colors, right? So legendary will be number 5. This is why I think that there's different tiers of clothes, there's different tiers of tattoos, and there's different tiers of kicks. So like these kicks right here you see on his feet, where I got the arrow pointed to, there ain't no way these are legendary, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing classic about these. They just look like some regular Nikes, you know what I'm saying? Just some regular Nikes. You feel me? Nothing like that's too popular, you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't think that these are rated under the category of legendary. And the same could go for these sweats as well. These sweats, we already know that these are like some lower level sweats. There's nothing hot about these sweats. There's actually nothing hot about that hoodie he has on either. There's nothing hot about his fit altogether. This is an L right here, fellas. Now right here, there's no arrows needed to show anything. You could just look around at what people's wearing, and everything in this video is hot. Everything in this clip, excuse me, is hot. Look at the sneakers on all the players. Look at the shorts on all the players. Look at the tops on all the players, the sleeves. All this is official gear. So I'm assuming that this is top tier gear. So when it comes to these loot crates, I think a loot crate is basically a shortcut, especially if you do good at a lower tier, to unlock some exclusive stuff. You feel me? That's what I think a loot crate is basically for, because I think you do get to unlock this stuff, but you got to build hype, and the more hype that you build, the better stuff you're able to unlock, the better stuff you're able to purchase with your reward points and stuff like that. Now we look at this type of gear, and this is like some hot stuff. Even the way the clothes look, the coloring on it, it just looks fire, you know what I'm saying? Whereas 2K is just, man, it's just man, just look, check this out. Hey, my God, look at the stuff 2K gave us this year, you know what I'm saying? 2K has to step up their gear, man. Look at the clothes that we're wearing. Look at these shirts. These shirts is lame. Like, no one really wears these, period. Like, look at the designs on this stuff. At least you could bootleg a design, even if it ain't like Gucci or Versace, and just put your own print on it and make it like imitate it, but just call it like an off-brand name to make it look like it's something. But a lot of 2K gear is just not on point. It's not hot at all. The only thing that they have popping a little is like the Jordan brand stuff. But for the most part, everything else is like, it's just not as popping as it could be. It could be the gear in the park gear could be a lot better. You know what I'm saying? The NBA gear is straight because of the NBA. But when it comes to the park gear, all this stuff is sus, man. It's like, it's weak. Even the stuff that we have for like my park after dark was weak as well, you know what I'm saying? Another thing that's kind of like sus, but it's still a little decent in 2K. I could say the tattoos is pretty decent in 2K, but some of them are sus, because some of them just like for example, like this, that one's suspect, this one's suspect, This one right here looks like Betty Boop, an old cartoon. Like, these are suspect right here. Like, come on. These are gay as hell, man. For real, yo. Those are the more expensive ones. You know what I'm saying? So, live, what we seen in live, the tattoos was kind of fire. Like, you couldn't see much, but I don't want to get a copyright or some claim or whatever. So I can't even show you the player that I saw with the tattoos or whatever, because that's off of somebody's video. And I asked them, I don't think they're going to let me use a screenshot or whatever. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But back to this, man. Like, yeah, like, the tattoos in 2K are pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. But live tattoos are, like, more realistic, I would say. And in fact, 2K did get sued for using too many realistic tattoos. But the same tattoos that's available on the NBA players, especially J.R. Smith, they should give us out his whole catalog. They should need to work out some deal where whoever did his tattoos and let us use that, because his whole catalog, his whole body of work, pause, no homo, no pun intended, but his whole body of work with the tattoos is fire. J.R. Smith. LeBron James has some fire ones too. Birdman, he has some fire ones too. You know what I'm saying? We need to get those tattoos available in the game. And one thing that 2K did say that they said that they was trying to scan the shoes into the game. You know what I'm saying? So that was fire as well. But they did step up their sneakers. So I'll probably say like they're almost a tie with live with this in this regard, because they did step up. Like right here, these look pretty decent. These are fire. But live definitely got them. Like, I'm gonna edge it to live with the sneakers. Live sneakers always been fire. 2K always been playing the catch-up game when it comes to live with the sneakers, though. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even sugarcoat that. You know what I'm saying? All live sneakers is looking fire. Even when they show them in the clips, like especially these sneakers right here that live showed. These sneakers right here look fire in NBA Live 18. You know what I'm saying? You can't deny that at all. At all. They just look fire. You know what I'm saying? But 2K did step up their sneaker game. But it's just harder to see when you're actually in-game playing. Like on the screen like this, it looks fire. You can see them. You know what I'm saying? Like the graphics, it looks good. You know, these are fire. You know what I mean? But when it comes to like the in-game, it doesn't really do it much justice. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. So that's going to wrap up the video. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a comment if you want to chop it up. Let me know your opinions about the gear, tattoos, and the shoes. And I'll see y'all next video, man. Peace. Gotta feed the street. Spit a clip.